Good morning, this is GM Anhawk, and this is my fourth video for events. Now we are going to talk about events for weapons, and we have a handful of it. So we have a total of 9, and we're gonna discuss it one by one. And I'm just gonna click on the picture one after another. Alright, so there should be 9 of those. First is eye for an eye, it's still loading. Right, so eye for an eye is for weapons. If you have one sword of the Great Bear, then you can exchange it for an Amara 9 weapon of your choice. And we accept any pluses. So if you make it plus 15, then I will give you plus 15. If you have plus 0, then I'll just give you a clean. Next, we have Marana event. We already talked about that in the previous events. Then we have our Facebook event. Right, so this one, I'm really delayed in delivering prizes for this. We're gonna discuss it as soon as that loads up. Then we also have God's Refinement. We have Upgrade event. We have Amara weapon. We have 97 weapon. We have our trade-in event, and we have our +1. So let's talk about the God's Refine first because the other one is still loading. So God's Refine event is a little bit complicated. So let's try and do this as simple as possible. So God's Refine is you have your existing Datu A9 weapon, and we are going to imbue it with try options. Okay, so the game master will imbue your existing Datu A9 weapon with the same options that you have received from the God's Refinement altar from your Datu 97. So the recipes for transferring or imbuing your Datu A9 with try options involves these fees or recipe. Rafu crystal, Hemaza's leg, Lapin's tooth, Piblaka egg, and hand decoration. These are all mini boss drops from Forge. Okay, aside from that, you're gonna need a 97 with try option. So let's discuss more about try option. And I also have a separate event for the God's Refinement. So for the try option, you're gonna need 4 recipes for that. The Datu 97 and a Datu 88 plus 9 at least, and a Falcon Relic plus 7 at least, and 20 Master Points. Okay, so those are the things that you're gonna need. If you have all of those, then you can go to the Kruma and you can do it yourself. Of course, you don't have anywhere to get a Falcon Relic from, so you're gonna have to join this event in order to get a Falcon Relic, or join other events that give you Falcon Relic. So the next thing that we're gonna do is the upgrade event. We are going to talk about this, and I have a lot of videos about this whenever people or whenever players ask me to do their upgrades for them. So this is asking your GM to upgrade your weapon to plus 15, and the fees are as follows. Your existing plus 12 weapon at least, 20 per Zaba, 10 Vedante, 10 Gavi, 1 billion. And whatever is unused, we are going to give it back to you. And if ever we have already consumed 10 Vedantes and your weapon is still not plus 15, then I will shoulder the rest, and I assure you that I will give you plus 15. So this is a very good event. If you ask me. Then we have the Amara weapons 3.0. All you need to do is, if you want an extra weapon for your extra character, all you need to do is give me 100 pieces of Mara Source Liquid and a crystal. You get an A9 weapon of your choice. And you can also give me 75 Mara Source Liquid and 1 Raha Pratima if you would like to get a shield. There are also other events for Amara weapons. We can discuss that later as we get along. Okay, so next, this one has already loaded up, but we are going to talk about it in a bit. Let me just refresh that page. Then we're going to talk about the classic A97 weapons. So all you need to do is gather 20 pieces of drops from Muda. So from Shandinaga or Shandi Asura or Kapakakri or Shandi Gandharva or Shandi Garuda. Then you can exchange it for one piece, two hand, one hand, or swords or daggers. Okay. Then we have our trade-in event. Trade-in event. I already discussed this in the previous video for sets, so we're not gonna discuss that anymore. Okay, so this one is already loaded up, and we're gonna discuss it. So this one here, this is a Facebook event wherein for each day that you share the Tantra Veda on your FB wall, you earn one raffle ticket. And at the end of the month, we will draw 10 winners and the prizes will be random. And these are the guidelines and as follows. So these are sample posts from players. So they post this on their walls, and if you make a post on your wall, then that gives you one raffle entry. All right, so one post is one raffle entry, but of course there's a maximum of one per day. All right, so maximum of one per day, and I am still lagging behind this one because I am not yet done with giving prizes for the people who have posted way back in February, and it's already March. So for all those people who are still waiting, please give me some time, but I will deliver them. Let's move on to the next weapon event. This one is plus one on weapon event. Let's see what it gives. It says get 50% discount if your MP is more than 10,000. Okay, MP. And this is a 20 billion of rupias plus one. So for example, if your weapon is already plus 12 and you want to make it plus 13, then you're going to pay me 20 billion. There's something wrong with this. 20 billion and 20 billion and 20 billion. So I'll have to correct this first, okay? Give me just a second. So 20 billion is 20 bundles. Alright. It's not 3 gold medal. That's alright, so there. So it's 20 billion or 20 gold medal bundles. A total of 60 billion rupias if you would like to get it 2 plus 15 without using any Vedantes. Okay? So that's all for the weapon events. Watch out for my next video for stones. And last is the video for etc. Alrighty.